probably why there's so many good men fighting, right? I mean, you walk down there, there's no feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
you probably had times when you weren't prepared as others, and you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, you want that full preparation. You want that confidence.
Yeah, there's no sport like it. Like I've been saying, we should make it mandatory in high school for all men to do at least one fight a year. I think it would give us better men in this country. They had to go through the pressure of imagine doing that in front of your whole high school, or at least your PE class, having to train for like 2 months and then walk down, and they could make the rules like amateur level, but it would be so good for them.
Yeah, you wouldn't see as much fat kids either if they had to train and they had to defend themselves. But dude, kids getting fat is a huge problem.
Huge problem
right now, man. We have, mental health is a problem. Physical health is a problem. I mean, it all stems from spiritual health. But anyways, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in ways that our country's gone downhill. And I'm not just making this stuff up because there's a metric. Like, you can look at pictures back in the day, videos back in the day, presidents back in the day. JFK, he said, look, chubby kids are a disgrace. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds really, really malicious, and it just sounds malicious when you say chubby kids are a disgrace, but it's in the sense that we want this strong nation. We want people to live healthy lives, meaningful lives, and you're limiting what you can do if you're not physically fit. And so, I mean, I don't feel bad about coming out and saying stuff like that.
No, I couldn't agree more. All throughout history, all the great men believed in strong body, strong mind. They were always connected. Like all the greats, they were all into working out and strong bodies, strong minds. As you said, JFK really pushed the PE. You watch these videos; these guys are sprinting, doing pull-ups. Everyone's fit, and nowadays these kids are like fat. And I feel bad for the kids more than anything.
Right.
Their parents are too soft on them. They're
parents
stuck on technology all day. They're eating poisonous food.
The technology. Yeah, it starts out at the spiritual level. It starts at a spiritual level. The parents are there to guide, so the parents ain't there guiding. And like you said, they got the technology. They're on their phones all day, and then the food. It's just all these factors. They're up against so much things. It's more than just their weight that they're battling. It's a whole spiritual battle that they're up against. And I'm with you, dude.
Agenda being pushed on them.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm tired of that shit, dude. It's like, and people ask why I won't embrace gays. It's because I don't embrace death. I celebrate life, prosperity, happiness, and gay people don't make kids. I mean, it's that simple. If everybody's gay, there's no babies. And even if you get into all this artificial insemination shit, gay people ain't fit to raise a kid. I'll say it to any gay person's face. They're not fit. Even if they're sitting there raising some adopted kid, it's not fair because, dude, you don't need two moms. You need a mom and a dad. It's not fair for these kids to rob them of what God designed a man and a woman to raise them in that way. But, yeah, dude, it is a shame. But, people are going to hate me for that.
I think I don't hate gay people, but I'm critical of the gay agenda for a while. I think a lot of them are actually victims of themselves. I was reading.
You bet, dude.
Percent of them.
Depression, anxiety. Yeah, dude. It's not like I'm attacking them, but I'm just saying I'm just saying the obvious facts of what that lifestyle leads to. It leads to death, unfulfillment. A woman needs a man needs a woman. Children need a man and a woman for guidance. And guess what? You need a man and a woman to make a child. That's not a coincidence.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be that way. So to take these childs now, I don't know. I didn't have a strong opinion on this until I watched videos of taking kids right from a mom and handing it to two gay fathers, and the baby just bawling.
That ain't right. And
it's really not right. I think, like you said, they need a mom and a dad. The mom is there for the nurturing. They can read the baby's needs, but the dad is there for discipline and guidance and for teaching. I think both rules are important, but the first year or two, they really, really need that mother.
They absolutely need that mother, dude. And I mean, it makes me sick to see what's going on. Like I said, we just have to be returned to spiritual foundations to really fix that. There's no other answer besides, in my opinion, Jesus Christ. It's like there's no other way that leads to more prosperous nation. And like I said, I'm not just making these blank claims. When you look at the founding of this nation, the majority of these people were Christian, and the Christian nations, everywhere they go, there's prosperity with them, dude. They end up battling the other nations and killing them.
You can see this nation's clearly sick from where it was, and it hasn't been that long ago, since 250 years or something. You can look what a great nation it was, the Constitution. There's no way you could see the people in charge today writing the Constitution. That's such an amazing document. There's no way you'd see the Nancy Pelosi's and these guys coming up with something like that.
Well, yeah, Nancy Pelosi, that's a great example of a demon in the flesh. I mean, she's straight from the pits of hell. Um, and it's never too late for anybody to repent and turn to Christ. I'm not saying that I don't know where anybody's going,
Yeah.
you know, I just hope that I'm going to heaven. So, but when I look at her, I just know that's evil. That's evil in the flesh. She's an insider trading piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, she's one of the best traders in the world.
Yeah.
Worth 150 million, a couple $100,000
Yeah,
salary, whatever it is.
and they can pay their hitman to come kill me right now. I don't give a shit. I've got Jesus Christ in my heart. I know where I'm gonna go, and I'm not scared to call these people what they are. They're demons in the flesh. They're straight from hell, and they're trying to destroy this nation. They've sold us out for a profit, and there's gonna be a day of reckoning. And maybe I don't do anything to help in this day of reckoning. I pray to God that I get to do something, but there is gonna be that Armageddon. I know that Bible's gonna unfold, and these people will pay.
No, I agree. It's evil out there, and I grew up atheist. Now
Me
I believe
too.
in God. I haven't
Yeah, me
switched
too.
haven't switched to an organized religion yet, but I think it's really important to believe in a higher power. To know that I
Yeah.
know I'm speaking truth. I know I'm speaking right. So a lot of people hate me for it, and a lot of people are angry. But I know what's right's on my side. I
Well-
think it's important for men to know that when you know you're on the side of truth and what's right, you don't care about if they go after you for money or if they kill you or take you out. It's like I would much rather go down for what's right. And I'm for
Exactly.
sure you. I mean, if they gone after your sponsors and stuff, probably right.
Oh yeah, dude. And who even cares, dude? It's like I don't care. I could go be a welder or go to farming or be a mechanic. I could do something else with my life. I don't rely on these sponsors. I don't let anybody dangle a piece of bait in front of me and me play chase over it. But all the sponsors that I have, I'm extremely blessed to have. I'm extremely grateful. And my goal with the sponsor is to give more than what they ask of me. And I think I'm able to do that with all of my sponsors. I have a lot of people that have sponsored me, and I've really not had a lot of complaints from them, you know?
Yeah, I think things have changed in the last couple of years. Before no one would have touched you, I think, but people are starting to realize that people are popular, and people are sick of being told what they can and can't think. And
Yeah.
other people are realizing that people are evil running us too, and people are getting sick of it. They're wanting to speak their mind. And even though I might not agree with 100% of what you say, I agree
Right.
with a lot of it, and I
Right.
think you have your right to say it. You're not agree with
Exactly.
everything I say, but we can respect each other with agreeing on. We probably agree on 80%, but even if we agreed on 50%, we still could be friends and sit there and talk.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, as long as you believe, as long as you're not an evil person and what you believe you're doing is right, the problem is these people sell their souls for money. You see
Yeah.
a lot of that right now with our politicians. Unfortunately, on both sides, Republicans too, a lot of it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's just so much lying and deception. You can't even begin sometimes to see the truth. You have to really dig to find the truth. Here's a perfect example, like Kamala Harris the other day on that debate, and I watched a little bit of it, and it just made me sick, and I had to stop watching it. But
Yeah.
she's like, we will not come for the guns. Me and Tim Walz are proud gun owners. We won't come for the guns. Hell, I pulled up a video of her and Tim Walz up on. I mean, this is 2 minutes after I heard her say that. I was like, really? I didn't know Kamala was for guns. So I pulled it up on YouTube. No, she ain't. That lying whore. Go look on YouTube. Go look up on YouTube if you think she's for guns. She's sitting there saying, we will ban your assault rifles, your ARs. We're going to ban them. She said it word for word out of her fucking lying whore mouth. She said it. And then she goes on to say, we're going to implement red flag laws in every state. So she's guaranteeing, dude, it's so much lying and deception that, and I hate lies and I hate deception. And yeah, so that's why I hate them.